Y'all remember the Mew under the truck playground rumor? Now imagine that, but you beat the Sinnoh Elite Four 30 times with just Kakuna, you can get yourself a shiny Manaphy. Yeah, that sounds very stupid. Surely that isn't real. Is it? 2 years ago I set out on a rather difficult journey to obtain Pokemon's most elusive shiny Pokemon. This is Manaphy. For the longest time, Manaphy was considered the most difficult shiny to obtain. I eventually want to obtain every shiny Sinnoh Pokemon, and I figured I should probably get the hardest one out of the way first. This decision led me to learn several things about how Diamond and Pearl works, all while going insane, as this is the longest shiny hunt I've ever done. I'm fairly new to shiny hunting. I started doing this last year to kill time as I was a broke boy, so I wasn't buying many new games. And one of my first goals was to get all the mythical Pokemon shiny, as Pokemon Bank will shut down eventually and I want to make sure I get them all. Now why is Manaphy so notorious to shiny hunt? Well, for the longest time there was only one way to obtain shiny Manaphy. Back then you needed to own a copy of Pokemon Ranger, beat the game and complete the Manaphy storyline. Doing so would allow you to obtain one Manaphy egg. That's not all bad until you realize you only get one egg for the cartridge, not just the save file but the entire cartridge. This is the first hurdle in the hunt, as it means you need to play a separate game, but also if you bought it secondhand your copy may already have the egg redeemed. Now there are ways to get around this, like factory setting your cartridge or save stating right before redeeming Manaphy, but if you just transferred to Pokemon Diamond and hatched Manaphy, it would never actually be shiny. To bypass this check, you need to trade the Manaphy egg to a separate copy of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and hatch it there. So the old process had you replaying the start of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl over and over and over again. This original method had me not interested in hunting until recently. People discovered how to execute something called arbitrary code execution. This, in basic terms, allows you to do anything you want in your game. I would go into more detail on how to set this up, however, Absolblog's Pokemon made a video like this and went into more detail there. You do some crazy stuff like beating the game 30 times with Kakuna and exploring the void. I mainly wanted to share my little story about my journey. So why am I using this exploit then? I could, in theory, make myself a legit shiny Manaphy without actually hunting for one, but I wasn't really about that. I want to earn my shinies myself, but I did this exploit to speed up the process of obtaining Manaphy. What I did is write a script at the bottom screen to spawn in an NPC. What he does is simple. Every time I talk to him, he randomizes my trainer ID and secret ID. Doing this allows me to bypass replaying the game over and over and skip the trading process to see if Manaphy is shiny or not. I figured this was still legit enough since I put in the effort of hatching everything and setting up the code execution. With my batch of eggs in hand and a completely broken copy of Pokemon Diamond, I set out on a 2-month-long journey to hatch myself the elusive shiny Manaphy. Starting out I was very optimistic. I saw a lot of previous reactions get Manaphy rather quickly, so during my streaming marathon in November, I needed some easy nights to spend a lot of time hatching thousands of eggs. After everything that happened, November came and went and I still had no Manaphy. I was still a little bummed out that I didn't get it within the time frame, but that didn't stop me much. December, I continued a few times with the hunt, not finding much success. I didn't hunt Manaphy as much due to the holidays, but I was able to get in a couple thousand eggs hatched in that time frame. 2025 rolls around, it's a new year, and the blue blob is still haunting me. This hunt was very fun, getting me to talk to my community one-on-one. I just wanted to do a different hunt and use stream time for other things. Egg hell lasted a little too long. But on a random Monday when I boot up the eggs one more time after taking care of a sponsorship, once I reached 12,000 encounters, I was going to change how things were done to save on time. Until this happened. Alright, this is the last one, and I'm gonna change up our setup a tiny bit. It's gonna require a little bit of work, but it'll be worth it. I think. That's the thing. I'm like, is it gonna be worth? We'll figure it out. Alright, well we're at 12,000 now. Can you guys believe it? 12,000 Manaphy? At this time of year, entirely comprised in your Fuck. Fucking steamed hams is an outdated meme. But it's a good meme. Oh my god! We got it! We got it! Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god! We fucking Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Ah! Ah! Oh my fucking god! We did it! It only took 2 months! And 12,000 encounters! Oh wait, I'm actually shaking right now. Holy shit, literally at 12,000. Ah! Let's go! We're freed! Chat, we're free! Oh my fucking god. Woo! Oh my fucking god, guys, we did it! We did it! Oh, how do I copy? Oh my god. Oh my god, we're done! We're done! Ah! Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, we actually did it! There's no way! Woo! I was here. Let's go! Oh my god. Well, I got it. After 12,000 eggs hatched, it happened. I got what many consider the rarest shiny Pokemon of all time. I'm really proud of myself for sticking with this hunt and getting my first ever Gen 4 shiny. However, there is one more extremely rare shiny left to obtain, one that is arguably harder than Manaphy. Side note, during the process of editing this, Game Freak thought it was funny to actually make Manaphy obtainable for finishing the home Pokédex for BDSP. So what was a really difficult to obtain shiny became pretty easy. The only hard part is actually playing BDSP in 2025. Well, now I have 2 shiny Manaphy. Thanks, Game Freak.